I'm Attorney Nick Alcock. I want to talk about a first offense super extreme DUI in the great state of Arizona. And a lot of people, when they get charged with a super extreme DUI, they think, oh my goodness, I'm charged with a felony. This is a super extreme DUI. It sounds like it is the worst type of DUI that there is, and it is not. A first offense super extreme DUI is a misdemeanor. It is not a felony, and it is something that carries with it a very significant penalty, but it's something also that should not necessarily wreck your record for the rest of your life. So a first offense super extreme DUI does carry with it a mandatory minimum of 45 days in jail. The fines associated with it are $7,029, and that's including the jail costs. If you exclude the jail costs are about half of that, $3,500 of jail costs. The good news is that the law has changed, and so the law now allows for a lot of that jail time to be done at home, where you do 9 days in jail with 36 days of home detention. Not all courts have implemented home detention, however, and so the good news there is that, hey, let's say that home detention isn't available, you can actually get the interlock device installed in your car, and then you're doing 14 days in jail, and they suspend 31 days. The fines with the interlock device option are $5,204. The fines with home detention are $4,379. In both cases, that initial upfront jail, the home detention option is 9 days. The interlock device is 14 days. The good news is after 2 days you can get work release. So you're not stuck, doing that consecutive time without being able to be released to go and work. So the good news is you can get out and you can work, and they typically will allow you out for 6 days out of the week. Some judges are a little bit squishy on that and allow for 5, but the law allows for 6. And if the judge wants to, the judge can give somebody 6 days of work release. Finally, license suspension. You're looking at, for a first offense, you're looking at a 30-day suspension where you can't drive at all. 60 days you can go to and from work. Okay, if you've got a whole bunch of points on your record, if you've got a prior DUI, something like that, all bets are off. I can't tell you what you're looking at. But typically, a first offense super extreme DUI, you're looking at that 30 days of upfront, you can't drive at all, and then you got 60 days where you can go to and from work or school. To round it out, the MAD impact panel is usually ordered. That's where you sit down and listen to victims of people who've been affected by DUI. And then there is mandatory substance abuse screening classes that you have to do. And those classes can really add up for a super extreme DUI, because people who are convicted of a super extreme DUI, that's a blood alcohol concentration of a 0.20 or greater. And so a lot of times those screeners will think that the person who gets pulled over for a super extreme must have some type of alcohol problem, and so they load up the classes. So if you have any questions about a first super extreme DUI, misdemeanor offense in Arizona, give us a call. 602-989-5000 is our number, and you can speak with a DUI attorney right over the phone. Very, very simple, no obligation, and I absolutely love speaking with people and helping them feel a little bit better about their situation, especially when I get the call from someone convinced that they're going to go to prison for 6 years or 3 years because they're facing a super extreme. It's good. It's just a great feeling to be able to sit down with someone and say, look, this is really what you're looking at. Don't get confused. Hopefully you're going to feel a little bit better about what it is that you're looking at, because it is not a deal breaker. This is not the end of your life at all, and it is a misdemeanor. It's not a felony. You can get work release in most circumstances. You are going to be in a situation where you don't have to do 180 days in jail. At worst case scenario, 45, but even then, now with the new law, you're looking at either 9 or 14. So don't panic. Give us a call. 602-989-5000 is our number, and thank you so much for watching.